Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the Jaguar XE on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with the 3 individually folding rear seats should you wish to gain access to the car or of course increase your boot space further. This tailgate will also open and close electronically. As you can see, if you push that button, that will then close back down again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car and then we'll hop in and run through those controls I mentioned before. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see the alloy wheels are all in fantastic condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, we have the fuel gauge, the trip computer, the digital readout for the speedometer at the top of that section. At the bottom of that section, it will show you what gear the car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment. To the left-hand side of that, you'll see the total miles for this vehicle, which are only 8,903, so very low mileage for the car's age. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have our stereo and phone controls, as well as cruise control and speed limiter just here. The minus and plus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually on this automatic gearbox should you wish to do that. And then over into the center, we have the main touchscreen for the car. So there's a few physical buttons down the right and left hand sides, but essentially it all becomes touchscreen from there. And you can see the options that you've got, including pairing up your phone and your media, which is where you will find your music. You can, first of all, turn the audio on and off by adjusting the volume up and down. When you hit source, you'll see the different ways in which you can listen to your music. So DAB, FM and AM radio, auxiliary input. You also have Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up your phone, you'll be able to listen to your music wirelessly, as well as making and receiving phone calls. As you can see, we've also got the full color reversing camera with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to that image that's being shown on the screen. As you can see, you can also make camera adjustments from here, parking sensor adjustments, you can pair your phone, you've got all your audio menus, all available via those physical buttons as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, you can see it just in that window above here. The driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in once it enters the car. And then the air conditioning is on at the minute, so that button turns it off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain those temperatures by taking full control of both the fan speed and the direction of the air for you. Any manual adjustment will take auto off straight away again for you. You can also make adjustments to your heated seat. Hit that button, that will open up onto the main screen, and as you can see, you've got your driver and passenger seats, and you've got 3 heat adjustments on both. Main volume for the stereo is here, and the start and stop button for the engine itself. The gears are all operated via this dial. So reverse, neutral, drive, and then push down and turn for sport. And then all the way back to park, of course. When you switch the ignition off, this will automatically lower so that it sits flush to this central console area. We then have the traction control you can turn on and off. You can change the driving setup of the car from here depending on either weather conditions, eco mode, normal everyday driving, and also your track mode as well. And the button to the left hand side of that will turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. The last thing I wanted to mention is the paperwork we hold for the vehicle. So you can see there the V5 registration document, 2 keys, and the full main dealer service history here. So services 2020, 21, 22, and also the mileages for those services, just to document the very low mileage for this car as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a full, live, bespoke video walk around of the vehicle, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.